it means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.
Hi, I'm Dave Young from CryptoCoin.news. This is ICOs This Week, a weekly overview of what's interesting and up and coming in the world of initial coin offerings. Now, this is just an opinion piece. It's not financial advice. If you wish to invest, you will need to do your own due diligence. This is also independent reviews. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any of the ICOs mentioned. This week we have ICO, Hyper-Connected Blockchain Solutions, AdSigma, Blockchain Revolutions for advertising, and Chainium, restarting the equity market. ICO, the pre-sale is complete. The main crowd sale will start on March the 30th, running through till May the 11th. The hard cap's $60 million. Now, ICO come from South Korea, and they're the second serious offering of blockchain as a service in the country, the first being ICO. They're similar to Neo Ethereum. The project comes from Gloucester, who have a history in blockchain projects in the country. The team is large, it's extensive, it seems to stack up. One interesting point is the level of hype on the project is quite low. They seem to be looking for an organic infiltration into the market rather than riding a wave. The white paper is heavy on tech. It goes to great lengths to explain the development choices they've made. They don't have exorbitant claims to be the world's best, lowest transactional cost, highest transactional volumes, warp speeds, flux capacitors. It's quite healthy. They're going to launch the HYC token on the Infinity blockchain. It's going to be mineable for the next 50 years. They've incorporated, like Monero, anti-ASIC chip measures for a wider mining community. They're using DAG, distributed acyclic technology, to give them shorter block sizes and better processing. There is some details about user cases and possible business cases, but nothing in great detail. And they seem to be lacking a long list of partnerships lurking in the shadows to be revealed. So the whole investment opportunity will come down to, how do you see things? Do you see them as a lean technological offering, ready to hit the ground with a fast start, ready to put the marketing in later, get things moving, do things in the right order? Are they ripe for a homegrown market that has a massive fan base that only has ICO so far? Or are they an average technological offering in a crowded market, in a cauldron of offerings that can get slaughtered in the present climate? For me, I'm going to go for the second option. They're a good prospect in the making. Looking at the short-term investment, well, they're not going to be a massive flip, but unlike many other ICOs who hit the exchanges then lose their value, I think they'll hold their value. And as a long-term prospect, I think they'll get their marketing machine in place, they'll get the traction, they'll get a big fan base, so they can have a lot of promise. AdSi token, the pre-ICO price is 3,750 tokens to 1 Ether. The pre-ICO sale will run from 5th of April through to the 20th of April. There's a 25% bonus, and these guys come from India. AdSigma is the very latest entrant to the decentralized internet advertising world. The current problems of internet advertising through major players like Facebook, Google is well documented, and the need for change is compelling. The use of transparency, better solutions, cutting the middleman out and cutting their slice of the pie out. AdSigma are offering a blockchain solution that allows clients and publishers to reach out and negotiate prices directly without a middleman. They've released a basic mock-up product that allows people an early view of where they're going. The team is young, it's energetic, they have a history in advertising, they've got some good, strong advisors on board. The token economics are sound, the team's tied in for 14 months, the white paper is well structured, it's logical. They have 7,000 followers on Telegram. Okay, I think they're mostly airdrop people, but that'll change as they go along. And the team is on hand. They answer questions in an open and convincing manner. The whole offering is well polished, but come on, they're an ad agency. From a short-term perspective in the current market, well, I'm going to have to stay neutral. These times are tough. For a medium long term, for a solid product put in with good implementation further developed, it can look very promising. Okay, it's a crowded market and it will become crowded, but it's a very big market, so there is space. One thing I think they will have to work on as they move forward is the ability to mass purchase. You don't want to be striking deals with individual sites all the time. The ability to do mass purchasing, mass negotiations would be a great boom. The CHX token, they've just opened up the Know Your Customer whitelist. You need to be fast. The main crowd sale will be sometime in March, waiting for a definite date. The hard cap is $8 million, and these guys come from Switzerland. The equity market is broken and it needs to be restarted. This is the simple message from Chainium. They had their first sale of $1 million in fundraising in December. They've been out and delayed the main crowd sale. They've been getting private funds on developing the product, and they're ready to go for the final round for the last $2 million now. The message is quite simple. It's about opening up the equity market to a far bigger public base, allowing companies to reach out further on the blockchain with a native token, have their own supporting ecosystem. The teams from Switzerland, they have a long history in the sector. It's well thought out, it's well presented. They've got attention to detail, attention to legalities. They've been out in the private sale part. They've got $5 million worth of sales, and it shows there is a great appetite for it. But only leaving $2 million for the crowd sale, I wonder, why didn't they make it bigger? Because every buyer is a brand ambassador, and surely more ambassadors is more good news. They have a basic MVP for businesses and investors released on Android and Apple. They seem to be managing risk in a very good form. They seem to be a good long-term store. There is competition in the market. There's Funderbeam. There will be more competition, but it's a sector where dominance isn't everything. Quality is important. Chainium have quality. So in the short term, I'd be very neutral. In the mid to long term, they seem to have strong ability to grow with a good risk factor. I'm Dave Young from CryptoCoin.news. This was ICOs this week. Stay subscribed to keep up with what's on the market. Stay current, stay valid, stay tuned. Till next time.